guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. This is Small Town 6 and my name is Tiffany. Today we are doing another one of these fun collabs. Today it is called a summer sides collab. So we are pairing up with a whole bunch of ladies. Everybody's going to make side dishes, I guess, that they would use for the summertime or for barbecues or really just for anything. So it is being hosted by Tamara, my friend, over at Southern Wife Everyday Life. I will link her channel down below. I've talked about her many times. She's awesome. And we've actually collabed before, and she actually hosts a few other collabs. So her channel will be linked down below. It's also being hosted with Vanessa White from Vanessa White Randomness. She is awesome. She has a great personality and a really fun channel. So you have to check hers out also. I'm going to link that down in the description box. Those two ladies are awesome. Their content is great. So don't forget to check them out when you're done watching my video. Also, the playlist will be linked down below. So this way it'll give you a whole bunch of different ideas of side dishes you can make for really anything. But today the recipe that I'm going to be making is one that I've made many times for Easter, Christmas, get-togethers in the summer, just anything. It's just our go-to recipe. It is Hashbrown Casserole. It is one of my favorites. And I'm also going to be making lazy cake bars, which is another easy go-to recipe when we're having to go to barbecues or parties or things like that. So I want to share those both with you. Let's go ahead and I'll show you the ingredients and get started. Okay, so what we're going to need today for this recipe, I've already gone ahead and diced up the onion because, like I've told you a million times, if you've watched my videos before, my eyes water like crazy no matter what I do. So I went ahead and took that out of the way. I'm going to need 32 ounces of shredded hash browns. Just got a bag. And it says to thaw them, so I'll just leave them out room temperature for a while. Half cup of unsalted butter melted. I never buy unsalted because it's like quite a bit more expensive. And I just reduce the salt is all I do. I use regular butter and just reduce the salt or even take it out altogether. 10.75 ounces cream of chicken soup. So just pick this up at the dollar store actually because I was out of it and on the way home. 2 cups sour cream. Just got this. Half of a yellow onion chopped, or really honestly you can use any color. I don't think it really matters, but I just went ahead and chopped that up. 2 cups of cheddar cheese. This is a huge bag I got at Sam's. 5 pounds, you don't need that much, but you need 2 cups of that. 1.5 teaspoons of salt and ½ teaspoon of black pepper. So what we're first going to do, preheat the oven to 350 degrees, and we're going to mix our hash brown bag. We're going to put this in a bowl. We're going to mix hash browns, the melted butter, the cream of chicken soup, the sour cream, the onions, the cheese, the salt, and the pepper all together. That's all we got to do. Mix all these ingredients together, and we're going to put them in a 9 by 13 baking dish. Now, this recipe doesn't tell you to put the cheese on top, but I like to put a little bit extra cheese on top. And then we're going to cook it for 45 minutes until it's done. Also, you can top it with your own topping. Sometimes I will go ahead and I will crush up like Ritz crackers, or you can put corn flakes on top with some melted butter and layer that over the top to give it a crunchy texture. But let's go ahead and get started on doing this. Couldn't be simpler. recipe we're making is called lazy cake bars. I make these for birthday parties a lot. All you need is so simple. 1 yellow cake mix, 1 12-ounce bag of chocolate chips, 2 eggs. So I already have these upstairs on hand, so I'm gonna use the egg whites, so it'll just be 3 tablespoons each. So 6 tablespoons if you use egg whites to make the 2 eggs. And then a 1/3 cup of butter melted, or you can use oil, but I always use butter when I make these. And then all we're gonna do is mix this together in a bowl. Bake in the pan for 350 for 20 to 25 minutes, and that's it. And then you've got magic cake bars. And if I had icing, that takes these up like next level, but I don't have any icing on hand. So that is just a tip if you want to make these even better, to put icing on them. Next recipe we're making is macaroni and cheese. So what you need is a 1/2 pound of pasta, 16 ounces. I got like 6 of these at Sam's Club. I think it was like $4 and something for 6 bags. 1/2 cup of butter, which is equal to 1 stick. 1/2 cup of flour, which I keep a big container of that. A tablespoon of salt, a tablespoon of pepper, 4 cups of milk. I'm out of regular milk, so I'll sneak this in because that's what I have on hand. I don't know if that'll alter the flavor, but I've done it a million times with the almond milk. And then 5 to 6 cups of cheese. I've got that huge bag of cheese I've already showed you. And then we'll also need 2 tablespoons of butter extra, and then 1/2 cup of breadcrumbs. It says Panko is preferably. So that's for the topping. The extra butter, like the extra 2 tablespoons, and the 1/2 cup of Panko are to put on top. So what we're going to do first is preheat the oven to 325. Then we're going to boil this pasta in a pot. And then after it's done boiling, we're going to drain that and set it aside. Yeah. And then in another saucepan, we're going to melt 1/2 cup of the butter, 1/2 cup of the flour, and then just whisk it. That kind of makes that sauce that you pour over it. And then you'll mix in the salt, the pepper, and then we'll stir in the milk. So actually what we're going to do is we're going to, after that's done, all of that's done cooking, the sauce, the noodles, all that, we're going to pour the noodles into the 9x13 pan. Then we're going to layer the 5 to 6 cups of the shredded cheese. It says you can hand grate the cheese, but who's got time for that, really? So we'll lay the noodles that are cooked in the pan. We'll lay the 5 to 6 cups of cheese, and then we'll pour that white sauce over top of it. Then in a little other saucepan, we're going to melt 2 tablespoons of butter with, and then stir in the breadcrumbs. And we're going to just pour that over top of the whole entire casserole with macaroni. And we're going to cook it for 15 minutes. So really, really simple baked macaroni. Hashbrown Casserole is done. Took it out of the oven. I didn't put a topping on it today. I'll see if my husband wants one. He's gonna take this to work because they're having sides. But look how cheesy that is. And then this is the cookie bars. They are all done. Like I said, it's like little cookie cake. Tastes way better if you put some icing on top. Just ups that level of yumminess even more. Okay, and there is the macaroni. Came out of the oven. It's still really hot. The lighting's not very good in here today, but there is the macaroni. Homemade, home-style macaroni. So that is going to be all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it gave you a few ideas of things you could take as sides at a barbecue or even a party at your house. These are just things that I like to make, and you know me, I always have to have dessert included, even though that's not technically a side. To me, that is the ultimate side. But don't forget to check out the playlist that I'm going to link down below. Go check out all the other ladies' awesome ideas that they have for sides, and also go check out Vanessa White's channel, link down below, that hosted this, and Tamara, Southern Wife Everyday Life. Don't forget to check out those ladies. And if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button so that way you can watch these videos. And give me a big thumbs up if you enjoy this content. And also there is a little bell that is right beside the subscribe button. If you don't care to click that, it will notify you every time that I upload a video. That way you don't miss out. So I will see you guys next time. Hope you have an awesome day. Love ya.